Well, hey there, American Farmsteaders. This is Jenny with the Gramstead Family Farm.
And Donna with Hazel Bell Farm.
And we are coming to y'all from Northeast Florida as two American Farmsteaders doing our best to grow our own food and share our homesteading experiences with you in hopes that you'll grow a little food of your own.
Yep. And we are catching up post-hurricane.
Yeah, really.
Pre-holidays, post-summer. And it's fall today.
Yes, it's fall. Today actually felt like fall. I said that to one of my kids when we walked out this morning. I was like, wow,
Ooh.
Actually feels like fall.
Yeah.
I went and checked on my winter stuff in the garden and everything looked crisp.
Yeah, mine too.
Instead of all like soggy and...
Help me. It's still summer and you planted brassicas. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo some of my stuff because I started them too early.
Yeah.
And they were not happy with 90 degrees over and over again.
Yeah, I put some stuff in like back in September and I'm pretty sure a rabbit came through and destroyed all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up buying plugs from Haas. And
What kind of plugs?
I got like their variety. They have like a variety pack of plugs. And so it's like all the brassicas basically. So broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, kale.
Cool.
And some greens. They had some greens in there too. So I bought those because I thought, I don't want to restart all this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I put some of them in the garden, but then I'm actually doing another garden experiment, which I love to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought a green stalk and I filled up 2 big planters for my back porch. And so I'm going to try to see how much I can grow just in my green stalk in my planters on my porch.
You're going to be a container gardener.
I know. It's for like the first time ever.
I love it because we get questions about that frequently, about container gardening. And we don't have a whole lot of experience there other than, you know, we know how to grow the things that you can put in there.
Right.
So I love that you're going to have that.
So it'll be fun to see how it turns out. I mean, I do still have stuff in my big garden, but it'll be cool to see the comparison.
It will be.
You know?
So what's going in the green stalk?
In the green stalk, the bottom tier, I'm trying to get in another round of green beans.
Okay.
So the whole bottom is green beans. They're looking a little leggy. I'm not real sure that I have my green stalk in the perfect place. I'm questioning if it's getting enough sun.
Okay.
Because some stuff is looking a little leggy. So green beans, arugula, lots of salad stuff, lots of greens. The top is, I've got some comfrey in there, some skullcap.
Cool.
And I just bought a bunch of medicinal herbs. I'm going to seed some of those in there. So
I think great for herby stuff and leafy stuff.
Yeah, that was the original thought was, hey, I can plant this whole thing as an herb garden.
Right.
And have an herb garden right on my back porch.
And it takes like 2 square feet of footprint.
So I went with the 7-tier green stalk. I went with just the original size. So they have 2 different sizes. The one that I got has the 7-inch pots, and they have a bigger one that has 10-inch.
Right.
But I didn't want to spend the money on it. And
It's it's for deeper rooted stuff.
Yeah, it's for deeper rooted stuff. And I looked at the recommended list for each planter, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not really going to put tomatoes in my green stalk.
Right.
So
right.
I went with the smaller 7-tier one, so it holds 42 plants.
Wow. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of plants.
Yeah, it's a lot. My sister got one too.
Cool.
We got ours at the same time.
Very cool.
So she's got some cucumbers in hers that are looking really good. She's further south,
right,
so she can probably pull off some cucumbers.
That would be so fun to see. I will hope to see pictures of hers too, because I'm thinking cucumbers or cherry tomatoes that like trail down.
Right, that come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. She got a little weirded out because she got on some of these green stalk gardening like Facebook pages or whatever. And it was after she bought it, before she had put it together. And like she came across like some crazy pictures of people just having like these huge vining plants coming out of their green stalks, and they have them
Wow.
like clipped onto the wall and clipped onto the ceiling and draping down this and over that. And she's like, I think I made a mistake. And I'm like, no, you didn't.
You don't have to do all that.
You don't have to do all that.
But cool that you can.
Cool that you
like,
can.
You have the option. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it'll be fun to see how it turns out.
Yeah, that is very cool. Did you have any hurricane damage in your garden?
I actually had a roselle limb break.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be at the end of that anyways soon.
Right. I mean, the roselle still looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to harvest some.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
yeah.
I had some pretty decent Cherokee. No, I'm sorry. What kind of tomatoes are they? Homestead tomatoes? I can't remember. It's a big slicer tomato. Anyways,
Okay.
I had some beautiful plants, and so one of the things that I did after Helene came by was I went out and did like an antifungal spray because it's very, very humid, right?
Yes.
And so it's still very buggy. We're still having like
I had a lot of bugs this winter so far. I mean, winter. Okay.
this fall-ish, summer,
Fall-ish.
late summer.
I mean, normally when I put my brassicas and stuff in the garden, they don't get demolished by bugs. But I had a
Yeah.
lot that got taken out.
I've had vine borers and other caterpillars. I've had hornworms. I've had which usually like hornworms are going to be early spring.
Right.
But no, I've had a lot of all the wormy things.
Yes,
And,
me too.
So I was really worried about how muggy it was and my tomatoes getting blight. So
Yeah.
I did an antifungal spray with some diluted peroxide. So everything was fine for about a week. And then, or I guess 2 weeks. And then Milton came through.
Right.
I was like, I didn't want to walk out to the garden at all because, I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to find. I thought for sure anything growing vertically was just going to be
Right.
done, shredded, blown over, whatever. So I didn't go out there for a long couple of days. And I went out yesterday and those tomatoes, so they had some like brown specks to them. And I thought, oh, I think my peroxide spray may have been too strong. But when I looked closer, they blew over some and the branches were like not broken all the way through,
Right.
but definitely
Yeah.
some cracking,
Splintered.
some breaking. So some of the limbs were trying to die off. So I pruned them, I tied them up. I've got some tomato tape. We'll see what happens. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have other tomatoes though. It's just those were the best looking ones. That's the way it goes.
My tomatoes didn't even make it into the ground.
No?
Nope. Nope. I had a bunch started too.
Yeah. You know what? I had a bunch of extras that I didn't have room for, and I said, Jenny can have them. Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. No.
They're root bound now, I'm sure.
No. I'm okay with it though.
Yeah.
I actually still have tomatoes in the freezer.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean,
You're
it's
okay.
not the end of the world.
Yeah. I am getting cucumbers,
Nice.
and I seem to have gotten the worm thing under control. What I think happened was, so I was trying really, 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 really hard, really hard, not to spray anything at all,
Yeah.
especially after our last talk with Tim.
Right.
But I did finally spray, like after I let it get a little out of hand, with some BT. And I think my BT was just too old.
It does. I'm convinced that it goes bad.
I think it was last year's BT.
Yeah. I think you have to buy it new every
Yeah.
single year.
Yeah, it breaks down.
I
I mean,
mean-
it's supposed to be like a live thing, right?
Right. Like
So-
maybe if we didn't leave it outside
In the sun.
in the sun,
Yeah.
it would last longer.
Yeah.
But I always leave mine out in the sun.
Me too. So I did buy some new BT, and it seems to have done the trick. So
Nice.
I hope between that and the weather change that the pest pressure is
Right.
better.
Will start to die down some. Like I feel like it was really bad there for a little while.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm picking?
What?
Figs.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
so jealous. I have, oh man, Jenny. I've been watching and watching and watching, and I had this one that was getting so close.
Right.
And then hurricanes. And so I ignored the garden. And then when I went out there, I totally forgot about it.
It was too late.
It was too late. It was full of
Yeah.
ants. It was like, oh, it was like
They're-
2 days late.
They're easy to miss, especially like if your fig tree is like I have one that's like getting super big and bushy. Like,
Really?
yes, I am going to have to cut it back. I watched a video about that actually. I don't even remember whose video it was. But they were saying like these figs will get like a giant bush, like a huge shrub, and that like you have to cut them back.
Okay.
And I have one that is clearly like that. So
Do you know what variety it is?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
I want more fig in my life.
I thought when we go to Scrub Fest, I could look at what varieties he has out there. And I want to try some of those larger, like golden figs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of mine is like the brown figs.
Brown turkey,
Something
tail,
like that.
Turkey, something.
Something like that. I have one of those. That one's not growing as good as my other one. The other one is just giant and it's like full of figs.
It's happy.
Yeah, it's happy. It's in a good spot. So
I have a Celeste fig. It's kind of been overtaken behind the compost pile by sweet potato vines that are in the compost pile.
right.
There's probably potatoes in there.
Right.
And then I have an LSU purple fig also.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I don't know what variety my big fig tree is. They're little and they're golden.
and they're good.
They're really good. They're really good.
Yum.
So,
I am jealous.
yeah.
So you had some sheep processed. So you made some
Yes.
changes there.
Yes, we had I found a new butcher and he's like probably 30 minutes away and I had been driving an hour and 40 minutes to
Praise
go to the
Lord.
butcher.
Right.
Like when I found him, he's like, "Yeah, we're, just starting out." And I'm like, "You're going to be busy."
Yeah.
Like you're going to be slammed.
Yep.
So we were super, super happy with how they processed our lambs. Normally we've been doing them ourselves, but my breaker that my walk-in cooler runs off of kept tripping, and I actually lost a bunch of chickens that way too. But anywho, so since the breaker was giving us an issue, I said, you know what? I'm just going to send these 2 lambs to this butcher and just let them take care of it. I mean, his prices were really good.
Yeah.
They did amazing cuts. Everything came back vacuum sealed. So if y'all are local and y'all need something processed, it's called Drop Time Processing. They're so nice. They did a great job.
And Jenny liked them so much.
Yes.
I'm going to give them a call too. That they're going to come to our convention next year and
Yep.
do a workshop on processing your
Yep.
pork.
Yep. Breaking down a hog.
Yeah, so that's super exciting.
yeah. I'm glad that we ran across them.
Me too. I
Yep.
am too.
Yeah. So other than gardening, we've been busy planning convention. Like we're starting to get like back in the trenches of it, of getting everything organized.
Not that it ever like went away. We just were able to slow down and breathe and
it wasn't something that we were thinking about every day. But now I am
kind of.
I'm at the point now where I'm thinking about it every day.
It's about to be all consuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay because
We're getting
we do
there.
love it.
We do love it. I love it.
We must because here we are.
Here we are doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this day we are super excited that we're adding a second day to convention, which is going to be all intensive hands-on workshops. Not all of them are hands-on, but they're all intensive. So
Yeah. So they're all like more of an intimate setting of, if you came last year and you saw a chicken butcher workshop that Jenny and her husband did. This year we are doing a hands-on workshop where you get to go in and watch somebody do it, and then you get to do it yourself. You get to put your hand to the knife, process a bird from beginning to end, take it home with you with the excitement of look what I did. And not just that, but leaving with the confidence that you can do it. And so you can raise your own meat birds and not have to buy from the grocery store. So that's pretty cool.
yeah, the workshop day is shaping up to be an amazing day.
It
too.
really is. We have some exciting announcements coming with all of it.
Yeah, yeah. And so pretty soon we'll be able to launch our new website. We gave everything a shiny new website. And so that will actually launch like in a few days.
It may be today.
Right.
It may be today when you hear this. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that announcement. We'll put that out to our subscribers and social media platforms and all of that. So that's exciting.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we've been doing it.
Yes. And so the website is AmericanFarmsteadConvention.com. Mm-hmm. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. With tickets to go on sale soon too.
Right. Which I still think is insane. So on our website, we put down like a little how many days until tickets go on sale, like a little counter. And I looked at it the other day and it said like 35 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
under
no
40.
way.
It is.
No way.
We're getting there. We're doing it.
That's crazy.
I know. It's coming.
It's weird that we're already
this far
point.
Along. Yeah. Compared to last year, we really didn't buckle down last year until after the first of the year.
Yeah.
And the way things unfolded, I mean, we were up against other people's schedules and, trying to bring in all the other participants who were booked. Right. That was difficult. So we knew we needed a faster jump start. But the way it all came together was all, God's hand in the whole thing. That's
Absolutely.
the only way to explain it. And this year it's going to be so much better because we got started so much earlier.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited about it too.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah. So this weekend we get to go out to Scrub Fest.
Yeah, y'all join us.
Yes.
It'll be tomorrow. As of this airing, it'll be tomorrow.
Right. So Saturday.
You can buy tickets there at the gate. Kids are free.
Yep.
You get to tour the nursery.
Yeah.
And hear several awesome speakers.
Yeah, they've got a good lineup of speakers this year. Of course, David the Good is going to be there, but his wife is actually talking, which never happens.
I'm most excited about that, I think.
So she just came out with a book. A cookbook, because, they grow a lot of different things that aren't like your normal, like, Cassava. Like, who knows how to cook cassava?
Right. True yams.
Right. Rachel Goodman knows how to cook cassava.
Yeah, they do those weird little, I want to call them air potatoes, but that's not what they are. I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, they do all kinds of weird stuff like that. And it's not that it's really weird. It's just different from your mainstream broccoli, tomato, spinach, you know? And, but it's stuff that grows well here.
Yes.
Which makes it that much easier to grow. And so you don't have to fight.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to hear her talk. And I don't know the guy's name, but there's another book that just came out called Survival Chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Which I love because...
That's what you're growing out here, survival chickens.
I am in the survival chicken camp, okay? Like... if you can't survive, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm just not going to baby them. Like I am in the mindset of chickens lived freely
in the jungles.
Right. And were perfectly fine. Like they didn't need all of this specialized grain feed and they didn't need all that. And so somehow we've kind of tried to like really micromanage them and contain them and grain them to death. And
well, I think it's like domesticating anything else into modern day agriculture.
Yes.
And like chickens are bred for production now. And so you have to feed them for that, or they're bred for fast grow out for, breast meat or whatever. Yeah. So you have to feed them for that.
Right.
Like anything else.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't get away with getting 10 gallons a day of milk from my best producing milk cow if I didn't grain her.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So. And so that leads me to another topic. Like you don't have to do things the same way.
Right.
Like people do things differently and that's okay. Like I deal with my cows a lot different than you deal with your cows.
Right.
And chickens and a lot of things, and I might garden different than somebody else. And that doesn't mean that my way is the right way or the only way. It's just the right way for me.
Right.
It's how I want to do it. And
Right.
it's okay to do it differently.
It is.
It is.
I'm not wrong all the time because I do it
No.
different than you.
No.
Right. Yeah. That goes, I mean, like with all things in life, but you have to really take into so many variables about your land and your scale and your needs and your accessibility and,
Right.
all
Your
of those
time.
things. Right. What are you willing to do? What do you,
Right.
all of that. So yeah, there's no one size fits all in any facet of homesteading.
No.
Keeping cows, gardening, sheep, whatever.
Right.
So y'all definitely keep that in mind and don't let somebody tell you that you're doing something wrong because you're doing it differently. If your animals or your plants or whatever is thriving and
Right.
it's feeding you,
They're healthy.
that's the goal.
right.
Now, I will say, if you refuse to take care of your goat's feet because they stink and you don't want to do it,
Right.
I mean, that's different.
Right.
That's a different ball of wax. But I did have somebody tell me that, talking about sheep versus goats. And I mentioned, as long as I don't grain my sheep, I don't really have to take care of their feet but once a year. And she was like, oh, that's wrong. And I said, no, it's really not, because go look at their feet. And she did. And she said, when's the last time you trimmed them? And I was like, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And there's like no growth. So, like they could use a little cleaning up. They're a little jagged, but
Right.
it's not like goats where if you do not
Right.
trim their feet every single month, you're going to have foot problems and foot rot, and they're going to be limping, and it's just
Right.
not good.
Right.
So you have to take good care of them, but the way you manage your care can be different,
Yes.
and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it the way that we do it. Like you said, if your animals are thriving and they're healthy and they're happy and you're happy, go for it.
Do it. Do it.
And then the same way with gardening, like some people till, some people don't. That's okay. I mean, the point is just to grow the food.
Right.
And if it means using a little bit of 10-10-10 fertilizer and your heart is okay with that, go for it.
I'd rather do that than poison my garden with Grazon.
Right.
Because I used somebody's cow manure
Yeah.
that had Grazon contamination,
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So to each his own,
Yep, exactly.
As long as you're not trashing the environment.
Right.
I mean,
Right. And taking, like we said, being good stewards.
right.
The land, the animals, your family.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
on that note, so our Jolene,
Yes.
who came here.
That came here.
She came here for her honeymoon visit with Jenny's bull, Boobaroo Jack,
Yep.
he really is a cute, like stout little guy. I say little guy, he's short,
He's short.
but he's still big.
big.
Like he's broad. he's a muscly, stout fella.
Yes.
Like I don't want to be face to face with him, but he's cool for a bull.
Do you remember that one time we walked out into my pasture and all the cows were right there with us and we were standing there talking and you're standing there and you're looking around and you go, Jenny, where's your bull? Yeah. And I'm like, Donna, he's right in front of you. And you like jump.
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't stand directly in front of the bull. But he's cool.
He's so mellow.
Yeah, he is.
He's so mellow. I mean, I will not look forward to the day when I have to switch him out.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's old. He's getting old. He's like 8 or 9, something like that.
He's still getting the job done.
He is. However, I feel like calving is a little slow in between calves. Like,
So his count might be lower now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I feel like it's slowing down a little bit. So,
Okay.
I mean, I have a steer out there right now that is 2.5, and his mom has not calved again. And so I'm like, yeah, that's a really long time.
That is a long time.
She should have already calved by now.
How old is she?
I have zero history on her. It's my neighbor's cow
Oh, okay. So who knows?
that we manage. So I have no idea, which came off of Josh's herd.
Okay. So who knows?
Right. She could very well be. I mean, Josh had cows out here probably 5 years ago, and she was part of his herd. And so, I mean, she could very well be 8 or 9 years old,
Right.
you know?
Right. Well, I mean, that's not terribly old in cow years,
Yeah.
but So Jolene calved.
Yes, Jolene calved is the point of all that.
That was the point, yeah. So she did. So Jolene is a Jersey. She's a smaller Jersey. She's not a mini by any means, but she's kind of
not
your
super
mid.
big.
Yeah, she's not super big. She's kind of your mid size. She just turned 3 years old, and she just calved her first calf. So this little guy is so stinking cute.
He is really freaking cute.
He's too cute. I fully expected an all black calf because Boobaroo Jack is black, and black is dominant in cow breeding.
And he throws a lot of black
right,
calves.
Right. This little guy, it's a little bull. He looks like a Jersey bull. I mean, he has every Jersey characteristic, except he doesn't have, a lot of times they get like, they're born with an underbite that they grow out of. He doesn't have that, but every other part of him screams Jersey.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Like, of course it does. So Jolene,
and kind of reddish.
he looks like a dark Jersey bull.
Which is interesting because Boobaroo has always had like solid black calves, but the last two that we've had out here are leaning more towards like a chocolatey reddish color. So
interesting.
I don't know. It is interesting.
Well, Jolene, I knew she wouldn't be a big producer because she just didn't have a very big udder. Her mom is our Dolly B, who just finished her second lactation, which was great. She produced great. She did well. But her first lactation, before I got her, she was never milked. She produced just enough for Jolene, and that worked for the people who had her. She was an FFA project for one of the local junior high schools, and so like there's not going to be any milking going on there, you know.
Right.
So it worked out, and when they told me this, I was like, you can't just have a Jersey cow and not milk her. Like, how did you get away with that? You're lucky she's not dead. And I mean, I really was upset that that was the management practice that they took. But as it turns out, that's what she needed. She didn't need to be milked. And so I kept all of this in mind as Jolene calved and watched her. I literally watched her udder fill while she was calving. So she did make more of an udder than she had like the day before. However, I've been milking her once a day. I have not been separating her calf, but just milking her with him with her. And we're on day, I don't know, 4 or 5. And she's only giving between a half a gallon to like 3 quarts at a time.
I think that's great.
It is great. I mean, it'd be perfect for just a homestead cow.
Right.
Like if she were my only cow for milk for just my family, she'd be perfect for that. Now I'll be able to get more once we start separating.
Yeah.
But it really, this experience helped me remember that it's okay to do things differently, depending on the circumstances. Like I couldn't have done that with my Hazel, who I had before as my first milk cow. Like Hazel, her first freshening, she came right out of the gate with 3 gallons a day and in mastitis, like, you know, so every cow is different. And in these circumstances, I probably don't have to milk. He could just keep up and that would be okay.
Nice.
So, which is kind of nice right now.
Yeah. Right. Because you needed a break.
Yeah. I had a full 2 weeks off of milking. That's what I got. 2 weeks, no milking. Weren't
you trying to plan a vacation?
We are going to take a vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, because the next milk cow shouldn't calve until end of December. So we have some time.
And so she'll be fine not being milked when you're gone?
Yeah, especially then at that point. So she'll be like 6 to 8 weeks fresh. She'll be producing a little, she'll be like peeking out, but her calf will be bigger and take more in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be able to have a farm sitter just come and feed animals and put eyes on everybody, make sure, you know, there's no emergencies. And she won't need to be milked. So that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice. So yeah, again, you can do it differently.
Right. Like blanket statements
don't apply.
Right. Not good.
Not good. Nope. But she's an excellent mother. So
good.
That's nice. Because oftentimes you hear that dairy cows are not good moms.
Right.
And she's great.
Right.
She's great. I haven't had a dairy cow be a bad mom yet. I haven't had any of our cows be a bad mom. No.
So will you raise the calf up for beef?
Probably.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. We've been taking our steers to market and
Yeah.
selling them anywhere between 300 and 600 pounds. Because the money's good there, and
Right.
and it's faster than having to feed them out and grow them out and sell beef.
Right.
To sell quarters or halves. So, but this guy, I don't think that he would bring much because he looks like a Jersey.
Right.
But it should be really good meat.
Yes. Jersey Angus.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good beef.
Yeah. So we'll keep him with Jolene for a while, and
Yeah.
then we'll wean between like around 6 months, and we'll finish him out for beef after that. So he'll be around for a while, I think.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. That's
It'll
the
be
plan now. Plans always change though. So, but
Right.
that's the idea.
Right. It'll be interesting to see how he grows,
Yeah. Yeah.
He does look bigger than Boobaroo's normal calves.
He's like 40-ish pounds, maybe.
Yeah.
I
He looks a
mean,
little taller.
He's not difficult to pick up by any means. Like I just scoop him right up. But he's really cute, especially this like little cold snap we've had. And that calf hair is real fuzzy
Yes.
anyways, but all their hair stands up and he just looks like a
Yeah.
little poof ball. He's so cute. So he's found his legs and he's been getting the
Right.
zoomies and
Running
he's-
around.
Yeah,
That
he's
is
a lot
the
of
most
fun.
adorable.
Yeah, he's too cute. So
Well, that's good. I'm glad all that worked out. And she had an easy labor. Was it quick?
it was so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay. So her sister, heifer, Honey, has been in the Callahan Fair, which is about an hour away from us. And Honey was supposed to show that day, Saturday. It was the youth dairy show, and I wasn't showing her, but our little friend was showing her, and I was trying to be there. And
Right.
I went out to do chores and just checked Jolene. Like it was the day after her due date, so I've had hands on her, eyes on her all the time, And I went, oh, her ligaments are like gone. But she wasn't in like visible active labor. She was eating hay. She came in for feed like normal, like everything looked cool. So I called, my little friend's mom and said, hey, I'm just gonna watch for a little bit. And in the meantime, set up a friend to swing by and check on her after I left, to just make sure she's not like having trouble in labor or something. And so I watched, and about an hour later, I went out again, and I went in for breakfast, got dressed and all, came back out, and she was in labor. I was like, oh, that was fast.
Okay.
Okay, like she was pushing. Okay. So no, she stalled for a little bit, but overall, from the time that her water broke to the time the calf was out was 45 minutes.
Nice.
And like I went in to kind of try to help her stretch her cervix a little bit as when she stalled,
Right.
because she like didn't do anything for about like 30 minutes. It's like, okay, glove up,
Right.
time to see. And I thought I'm just going to help and see if that does it, and it did. And then as she started to push more, I was like, I'm just going to pull, and he came right out. So. Yeah, he wasn't too big for her by any means. She's just a first timer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we've learned with the first timers, they just need a little extra help. So, but she's great. She's a good mom. She jumped right up, took right to him. She was a little too attentive where he, was trying to nurse, and she wouldn't stop licking him.
She's like knocking him
They kept
over.
getting turned around. I'm like, hold still, So, but she did good. He's doing good, and everybody's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then Honey, who showed at the fair that day, she won grand champion, best jersey of
Wow.
all the jerseys.
Wow.
I know. It's so exciting because, we have her mama. We bred her mama with artificial insemination. So we like selected straws and all of that. And she did great.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see how she develops. She's got a lot of potential, and she should make some pretty babies in the future. So y'all be on the lookout for Jersey calves for sale.
Right.
One day. Not today. So,
Oh, too funny.
yeah.
Too funny.
But that's about it
Yeah.
for me. Convention.
Right.
Going to be taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
So we hope to podcast at Scrubfest. I think that'll be our next airing probably.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I don't know that we'll get much recording done there, but we are going to cover it for sure.
Oh yeah.
For
Definitely.
sure.
Definitely.
Because that's always a fun one. And now with all the different speakers that they're having, it'll be good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, if we don't see you tomorrow at Scrubfest, we'll see you at the next thing.
Yes, sounds good, y'all.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.